Okay, y'all, I got a pig head. I'm to beat you up. I'm to cut your fist.
I recently stumbled across a bunch of extremely disturbing TikToks showcasing Asian mukbangs where people would eat the weirdest things you could possibly think of. And as an Asian person myself, I got a little bit curious, and so I decided to explore the most disgusting mukbangs on the platform to see how bad they could really get. So if you're confused about what just happened, let me explain it for you. So basically, this is a cow's stomach. I think it's called tripe. It's eaten very commonly in like Asian foods and stuff. So like, I've personally eaten tripe before. But what they've done is that they've sort of wrapped it up into like the stomach ball, and this person has gone and eaten it, and she hasn't realized that there's still all of the guts inside of the stomach. Like, it's all like the bad like stuff that the cow has consumed, and so she goes and spits it out, and she has no idea, and she starts gagging and everything. But honestly, I don't know whether this is staged or not, because like the acting is pretty good. Like, it looks pretty real, but at the same time, how would you not know that there's gonna be something inside the stomach? Like, if actually, okay, you know what, okay, that is definitely, okay, I think this is real. But honestly, I don't think I would ever eat a cow's stomach full of its digested guts. I don't even think this is legal. You would have to pay me $100 million for me to eat this whole cow's stomach with like all the digested stuff in it. But if you thought a cow's stomach was the worst thing you could eat, just wait until you see what this next mukbanger brought to the class party. This is literally brain rot. We have the brains here and they're rotting. It's brain rot. Get it? Not funny. Okay, anyway, so it looks like she's cooked the brains in advance by itself, and then she adds the spicy sauce on top of it. Okay, the sauce doesn't look bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the sauce looks like pretty good, but it's when you put it with the brain and you eat it with the brain. Why are we doing this? Is this how we reverse brain rot? Is this what we call brain nourishment? But what would the brain taste like? It would just be a bunch of like fat, wouldn't it? Also, where are these brains sourced from? Human brain mukbang. Oh yeah, true. It could be human brain. Actually, no. Actually, there's no way. Bro is Albert Einstein. Yeah, wait. So if you eat the brains, does that make you become smarter? Is that what she's trying to do? Is this a way that she's trying to hack the? Okay, I don't want to make any assumptions, but like, let's just assume that she's from China. So is this a way for her to hack the education system in China? Anyways, I don't think I would actually. You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to eating this. I don't think it's that disgusting. I would say you'd have to pay me $10,000 if you wanted me to eat a whole. Actually, okay, you'd have to pay me $100,000 if you want me to eat a whole plate of lamb brains. Okay, it looks okay. It's a little, okay. But if you thought it couldn't get any worse, just take a look at this next mukbang. Okay, I kind of feel bad for her because I don't know whether she has voluntarily chosen to eat this many eggs. How many eggs are there? Like 100? Because I think what has happened is that her sort of mukbang account, like her TikTok account, has sort of blown up, and then she's been sort of pressured to sort of go crazier and crazier with the mukbangs for attention and like all the views on TikTok. And so she's probably forcing herself to do this. And okay, you can see the pain in her eyes. But what is that technique? She just eats the yolk like that, and she doesn't even chew. You can see she doesn't even chew. She just swallows. Oh, okay. You see the eyebrow movement. You see that? Oh, the eyebrow movement. She does not like this at all. But then once she's finished with the yolks, she just goes for the whole thing, and she just finishes the whole thing like that. That is, how is that possible? And also, what is this red thing she drinks at the start? Maybe this is anti-salmonella serum. What about salmonella? Yeah, exactly. Let's see the replies. She throws it. Oh, wait, that's what the red liquid is for. Oh, she throws it. Oh, wait, that's actually kind of messed up. So all these influencers, these mukbang influencers, they feel so pressured to like sort of go crazier and crazier with the mukbangs that they force themselves to eat all this food, and then they force themselves to throw it up afterwards. I wonder whether she films it as well for like behind the scenes. I think you would have to pay me $10,000 if you wanted me to eat this. And if you haven't already vomited by now, I guarantee you will gag at least once during this next mukbang. This is okay. This is a little bit outrageous because I can just imagine all my armpit hairs bundled up in that thingy that she's got in her chopstick, and she's just munching down on it. Why would you voluntarily choose to eat hair? Like, is it, like, what benefit, like what nutritional benefit is there? Maybe it's like a kink or like a fetish or something. I don't know, but it sort of looks like noodles, and it comes in this sort of dry form to begin with. Okay, this is it literally looks the exact same as my armpit hair, and she puts it in this noodle soup, like the chili noodle soup, and it turns into like really thin noodles. Okay, imagine a bowl of pubic hairs, just like munching that down. But it looks like she's enjoying it. She's having a jolly good time. She does not look at her eyes. There is no emotion. There is no soul in those eyes. Girl, whose wig did you make ramen out of? That is insane. Thought it was old steel wool. Yeah, you know what? I would honestly much rather eat a bowl of old steel wool compared to like a bowl of pubic hairs. $10 million and I would eat this. I would eat a whole bowl of this for $10 million. But the mukbangs keep getting even more outrageous, and this next guy even takes a trip to Australia. Okay, so many questions here. So like, okay, what? So first of all, it looks like, okay, I'll give him credit where credit is due. He's cooked up quite a delicious meal. Okay, let's just ignore that it's a crocodile head for now. Let's just replace this with a crab. So he has like a nice chili sauce with coriander, chili, and sauce, and so I assume it would taste good, but then like it's a crocodile head, and so I don't know how to feel about this because the teeth are still in it, and it still has a skin on it. Like the skin would be so tough, and he even opens the mouth like this, and he rips it off like that. I mean, okay, when he rips it off and you can't really recognize that it's a head. Okay, it looks like a bit of a fish, and so that's a little bit better for the mind. But I'm going to be honest here. Okay, I have eaten crocodile before once, but it was like the proper part of the crocodile. It was like the body of it. Like it wasn't the head, and it also wasn't served with the skin and teeth still on it. But I remember it tasting like it sort of tasted like chicken, low-key. But meanwhile, this guy has the head. I've never eaten a crocodile head, and he pulls out, oh my god, look at the tongue, the dingling. Oh my god, but would I eat this? I mean, I'm not opposed to eating crocodile. I think like and so I'd say if someone paid me $10,000, I would eat this. But on a less disgusting note, and to switch things up a bit, let's take a look at this next person try to eat Queso's daily breakfast. What are we doing here? What is the point of this? Why, like, who, like, what? I swear butter isn't even, like, it doesn't taste that good for you to want to do a whole what? Because, yeah, okay, I understand, like, maybe it would taste good, like, for the first, like, little slice, and then, like, maybe the first 2 slices it would taste good, but then when you get to, like, the big ones, after, like, you know, eating, like, 300 grams of butter, surely it would start to taste disgusting, no? Like, because when you eat junk food, yeah, okay, it tastes good for the first part, but then when you eat, like, an abundance of it, you start feeling, like, what is it called, like, guilty, and it also loses its, sort of charm. It just tastes so bad. That's a type of ice cream, not butter. Wait, this could be a fraud. It's butter, idiot. She just put it in the freezer for a bit. No ice cream looks like that. Because the thing is, if you sort of take a close look, it sort of looks like honeycomb. And also, she's sort of chewing it. Like, it's sort of crunching. So it's either she's put it in the freezer, or she's a fraud and she's eating honeycomb that just looks like yellow instead. But honestly, I would maybe like, I wouldn't eat the whole plate of this, but if someone held me at gunpoint, or if someone paid me, let's say, if someone paid me if someone paid me $10,000, I would eat the whole plate. But low-key, I'm sort of interested to see what it would taste like if I just freeze a little bit of butter in the freezer and just like take a little like bite out of it. Okay, now we're gonna move away from the normal mukbang territory and move into the extremely unnormal territory. Okay, what is going on here? What is this? What are we doing? Because not only is she eating bugs, they're literally still alive. You can see they're moving. You see, look at this one. This one is moving a lot. Look at that. They're still alive. And I think they're silkworms. It says eat silkworm chrysalis. But why would you eat them? Because aren't you meant to use them to create silk? You could have just left them in a silkworm farm. Look at the inside. It's just, what is that? Oh my gosh, that's like insect juice. It's like a bit of an egg yolk, but it's not an egg yolk. But look at the eating technique. So she sort of breaks a little bit off, just squeezes the inside out, swallows it, and then chucks out the rest. Like, she can't even eat the outside of the shell. I just realized she hasn't even cooked it as well. Like, because for them to be alive, she wouldn't have cooked it. And also, there's no sauce or anything. So she may as well have just gone to the backyard, grabbed a random silkworm, and just started eating it. Because it's not cooked and there's no marinade or any sauce or anything. Why would you voluntarily do this? Is this a punishment punishment? Does she enjoy this? If she enjoys this, then fair play. How's it taste? Can someone describe it? And what's better, cooked or uncooked? Yeah, I want to. It tastes like egg yolk and cheese. Okay, yeah, wait. I did say it looked like egg yolk. Does it hurt the bug? No, do not worry. If you are she has a strawberry in her name, so she is vegan. Do not worry, it does not hurt the bug. This one like isn't too bad, even though it is pretty disgusting. So maybe if someone paid me $1 million, I would eat a whole plate of this. But if you thought things couldn't get any worse than silkworms, you need to take a look at this next mukbang. This is bad. I do not like this. I hate frogs. I've never eaten a frog, but I just hate frogs, like the animals. I'm not racist or anything, but I just do not like frogs. They're just so slimy, and they're like, I can just imagine them like fucking kicking me. But anyways, this person goes for the, oh my gosh, she eats it straight from the head with the technique. That is disgusting. And like, look at the frog's legs just dangling there. That is disgusting. And why does she show the camera what's inside? Why would you need to show the camera? There's no need. I mean, okay, I get you're filming a mukbang, but there's no need. Just calm down. Just eat your thing in peace. And look at the rest of the frogs just chilling in the bowl. It looks like they're having a jolly good time just chilling in a sauna. Like, what is it called? Like a spa. Like chilling in a spa full of chili sauce and chilies over them. So they must have been like boiled and then put chili sauce over it, because like the meat looks extremely tender. Like it's literally falling off the bone. She like rips it apart so easily. Oh my gosh, look at the skull that she's spitting out of her mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks like some of them you can't chew through. That is disgusting. Imagine eating a food that has like a 50% hit rate of whether you can crush through the skull with your teeth or not. No, if I grow up, I will be a president of China and I will say no eating kind of animals at all. Okay, buddy, you do that. What's her name? Okay, so this random TikTok user sees this disgusting mukbang of her eating frogs, and now he wants to hit her up and get her number. Okay, that is insane. I would definitely try my very best to avoid eating this in any situation possible. But if I was paid $5 million, I would eat this, I think. So that was pretty disgusting, but this next mukbang is just straight up disturbing. Okay, I do not like this one at all. I don't like this. First of all, I don't like birds. I think they're disgusting, especially when they're dead. Whenever I see a dead bird on the ground, I just feel like beating the fucking shit out of it. But anyway, she has this really odd eating technique. She like literally swallows the whole head somehow. Somehow she swallows the whole chicken head. Like, look at this technique. Oh my gosh, what is even on the head? What is there to eat? Because it looks like it's so it's been boiled in like soy sauce or something, but it looks like it's mainly skin. Like, I can't imagine there being much meat on there. So I guess you're just doing it for like the chicken skin flavor and the soy sauce flavor. I wouldn't put a chicken head inside my mouth. That just feels disgusting, especially like feeling the little the little hard beak against your tongue. That would be disgusting. Why not the beak? Why the fuck would you eat the beak? But honestly, you would have to pay me. You would have to pay me. I think you'd have to pay me $10 million to eat this. This is, for me personally, this is disgusting. I don't really like birds. But things get even more disturbing with this next mukbang because the animals are extremely alive. Okay, you know what? Hot take here, but I don't think this is that bad. Compared to the other ones, like, this is not really that bad. Like, I get that they're still alive and they're moving around, but at least it's crab. Like, a crab is a pretty normal food, right? Because I've eaten something similar to this. I had the, what is it called? Like, the octopus that's, like, sort of, like, moving around. I ate that in Korea, and that tasted fine. But this is, okay, maybe it's a little bit unethical, because you can see the crabs are still moving around, and some of them are even, like, walking off the plate. They're, like, literally trying to escape. Like, compare this first frame to, like, this frame. They're all moving to the right hand side of the screen, and he even has to like put them back. He has to pick them up and put them back. And even here, when he grabs this one, they're all trying to save each other. They're all trying to grab it to okay, maybe that's like okay, this is actually maybe a little bit messed up. Maybe that was like a family and like they're all trying to save each other from getting eaten, and then it's like we ride together, we die together type beat. But the only issue is that they're raw, and he's like literally biting into the shell. Like what that would be low-key painful for himself and also the crab. Okay, the crab still moved a little bit, even though it just got half of it. It literally got bite of 87 IRL. Okay, wait, you can see the tactic. You can see the eating technique. So he eats it back to front so that the pincers don't eat him. But what if he ate it like the other way around? What if he was like eating it and then this sort of pincer grabbed his tongue and just like cut it off as he was eating him, and so it was like cutting off faster than he could chew it, so then it like sort of saved itself. Eat slowly, your food won't run away. The food, not funny. If I was held at gunpoint, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind eating this, and so I'd say if you paid me $10,000, I would eat this. So that one wasn't actually too bad, but this next video isn't really a mukbang, but it shows you one of the craziest foods that people sometimes eat in mukbangs.
Have you guys ever eaten a whole bird before? Yes, you heard that correctly, a whole bird. If you don't know what this is called balut. It's basically a baby bird that hasn't been fully developed, and we Asians love this shit, G. You gotta crack the top and drink the soup, eh? And I kid you not, this soup is the best chicken soup you'll ever have in your life. And this is what it looks like. You see the little baby bird in there? You just eat some fucked up shit. Yes, I know. My parents are from the village, G. Bird.
This is like my worst nightmare. That is like, I hate birds. I just hate dead birds as well. And then this is just like a dead bird in an egg, and then you just eat it whole. Why would you eat it like that? And also, wouldn't it taste like crunchy? Like, wouldn't it be hard? Like, you wouldn't be able to eat it in one bite, would you? Surely that's like unethical as well. Like, it's not even a fully developed bird. It's odd. But he drinks the soup straight out of the egg. Wait, that's not even soup. It's literally like fluid. It's like the egg fluid. But he says it tastes good, but I cannot imagine how that would even possibly taste good at all. Also, where are you meant to buy it, and how are you even meant to make sure like the egg is developed enough? What if you buy it and then you open it up and then the egg is like way too developed? Or what if you buy it and it's just still a raw egg and you haven't timed it right? I think this is a food that I would never ever eat. This is like a McDonald's like chicken nugget type B, because you know how like there's rumors how they put like the baby chickens into the chicken nugget thingy. This is like the step before. So instead of actually grinding the baby chicken into the chicken nugget, you just eat the baby chicken straight up like this. And why is the suggested searches? Why is bullet illegal? Can you get bullet in Australia? This guy's from Australia and he's eating it. Is this illegal in Australia? Let me just search it up. It's legal? It's legal in Australia? There's no way. No way. No way. Do you eat dogs? And then the creator replies, I haven't, but my dad has. Honestly, I feel like you would have to pay me $10 million. If you pay me $10 million, I would eat this one. The final video I'm going to show you today isn't a mukbang, and it isn't an Asian TikTok, but it's something that I accidentally came across while scrolling through TikTok, and it is one of the most disturbing pieces of food media that I've ever came across on the platform.
Okay, y'all, I got a pig head, y'all. Look at him, he cheesing. Mr. Wilbur said, hey, I'm finna eat you up. I'm finna eat you up. I'm finna eat you up. I'm finna bite your face. Little lip. He got a little lip, y'all. I don't know why his tongue is down here. He got an upside down tongue. Look at his little teeth, y'all. He messed with some teeth. He had a couple cavities, but that's okay.
First of all, where can you even buy this? Where do they even sell like whole pig heads? And secondly, why are you just kissing the head? I feel like this has got to be extremely disrespectful or something. Imagine being an animal and dying to get eaten as food in a farm, and then getting reincarnated as a human, and then scrolling through TikTok and watching your dead carcass get kissed by a random TikToker. And then she just goes ahead and eats the nose, like after just smooching it. What the hell is this? The nose is surely just full of like boogers and stuff. You're just gonna be eating fried pig boogers. But it looks like there's no meat in there as well. It's just fat. It's just fat and cartilage. And, like, why would you eat this? And then she even starts toying with the pig's head, just like messing around with its lip and everything. And then she starts playing with like the tongue. She starts like dangling the tongue, dingling the dingling down here. She says it smells like vacuum air, I think. Yeah, so why would you eat it if it smells like vacuum air? Doesn't that smell bad? And then she bites into the forehead and says it tastes like a sheet rock. What? And then she even goes and shows the teeth. And what? Oh my god, they left the teeth in the head, and the teeth are all rotten and everything. I don't think I would ever eat like a pig's head, or even the pig's nose. The pig's nose, that is disgusting. $10 million, and you know, okay, $5 million and I'd eat this.